Hey, thanks for joining in the studio. We're going to talk about corporations. We're going to talk about LLCs. We're going to talk about S-Corp election. So, why an LLC as opposed to other types of businesses? The LLC, the limited liability company, is the most popular incorporation entity available under our current law. The reason why is because it is run like and taxed like a sole proprietorship. It requires very few formalities, right? Requires very few of the trappings of a publicly traded corporate entity. What I mean by that is, does need to have a corporate structure, does need to be properly incorporated within the state, which means money to the government, right? Incorporation papers, annual reporting, these things must occur. But beyond that, independent bookkeeping, right? Got to separate the money from your personal accounts. Beyond that, it doesn't require a great deal of work. It doesn't require officers, doesn't require regular meeting minutes, doesn't require updating books and records every quarter, doesn't require secretary to, and by that I mean an officer titled secretary, to keep track of the minutes of the company's meetings, of the votes. So agendas, votes, minutes, these are the things that are required, those trappings of corporate entities, especially the ones we see traded on the New York Stock Exchange or any other public exchange, right? They've got to report quarterly to the government, their earnings. Y'all have probably hit the internet and seen SEC 10Q, 10K reports, right? Annual reports, quarterly reports. Don't have to do any of that with an LLC until it gets to be a certain size, right? And these are problems that you want eventually, right? But you don't need them right now. You just need to incorporate. You need the most robust protection you can get, and you need to have something that you can run the way you like to run it, which is without a lot of hassle. The LLC is that vehicle. It also, under many state laws, certainly Texas, the most robust protections for the owners, for the members, the shareholders, what have you. The most robust protections are LLCs. So personal assets, the least at risk, LLCs. That all being said, there are other corporate entities, and they are all good, right? But the LLC gives you, under our current Texas law, the most robust protection. LPs, limited partnerships, can give similar. They are more expensive to form. They are a little trickier to keep in good standing. They require little bit different level of reporting. Annual reporting is required with every Texas corporation to keep it in good standing. Even foreign entities registered within the state of Texas require those things. So the other thing that is critical to know about corporate is that at some point, generally when the revenue gets to a certain